Hello, welcome to Yoga with Katie. Today we're going to be doing a flow class with focus on core abdominal muscles and legs. Let's come to a comfortable seated position, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed down from the ears, stomach and chest proud. Close your eyes for a moment, taking a couple of calming breaths. And we're going to inhale the arms up, lengthening the spine, turn the palm out, exhale down. Deep, deep inhale through your nose and deep, deep exhale through your nose. Now hold our breath. One last one. We're going to lengthen in the center, exhale, bend towards the right side, bending the lower arm, top arm is the crescent moon, looking up, chin is away from the body. Both butts are sitting down. Inhale, arms up, lengthening the spine, center, exhale to the other side. Bending the lower arm, top arm is the crescent moon, looking up. Slowly, slowly come back up. We'll lengthen in the center, exhale, twist, opposite hand, opposite thigh. Turn and look at the back, turning the neck as well. Stretching our lower back muscles, massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. Slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. And release. The other side, opposite hand, opposite thigh. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Don't lean back too much. Overlooking your shoulder, look at the back. Turning the neck as well. Using your exhale breath to turn a little bit more. Once again, massaging internal organs. Stretching our lower back muscles. Now we'll slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up. Forming a crescent, looking up. And release. Hands on the thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders stretch, right arm up and across. Pull back, creating resistance. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. One more breath and slowly release. Same arm up. We'll lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide out. Tricep stretch. Chin up. Eyes looking forward. And release. Shake it out. The other side. Arm up and across. Pull back. Creating resistance. Take a couple more breaths here as we stretch out the shoulder joint. And release. Same arm up. Lengthening first. Place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide out. Tricep stretch. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. Try to bring the fingers closer to each other. So don't worry if you're not able to do this. And slowly release. Shake it out. Hands on the shoulders like applats. Elbows in, elbows out. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Oiling the shoulder joint. Connecting your breath with your movement. When you're in the center position, we're going to go into a full circle. Try to bring the elbows close together. And reverse. Slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Now we're going to come to a neutral tabletop. Take your time, spread all your fingers, wrists underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hip, top of the feet on the mat, neutral spine. When you're ready, we're going to go into cat and cow. Inhale, drop your belly, chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly tight, looking down into a cat. So we're going to do this a few times at your own breath and your own pace. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Warming up the spine. 2 more times. Cat and cow also help people to relieve back pain. And one last one. Slowly come back to neutral spine, swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. Take an inhale, the center, exhale, turn overlook the right hip, squeeze the shoulder and hip together, let the hip drop. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side, forming a C shape in your spine. One more set, inhale, center, exhale to the right. Inhale, center, exhale to the left. Slowly come back to neutral spine, swaying side to side. Coming into arm balance, right arm and left leg out. Right thumb to the sky, back toes down, core strong, looking down. Once you set up, elbows to knee for 5 times. Take your time, engage your core. Once you're done, slowly, slowly release. Swing side to side, release tension in your wrists, and we're going to repeat on the other side. Left arm and right leg out. Reach and stretch, lengthening. Once you set up, elbows to knee for 5 times. Go your own breath and your own pace. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Crunch it in. And when you're done, slowly, slowly release. Swing side to side. Lifting the left leg up, and we're going to do small little kick. Squeeze your glutes in tight. In other words, your butt is firm. Doesn't have to be a high kick. You can either point or flex the foot, your choice. That would engage the raised leg. And slowly release. Swing side to side. Repeat on the other side. Extend the right leg out. Small little kick. So engage the right leg. Either point or flex. Working on your glutes, the big muscles on your butt. And slowly, slowly come down. Swing side to side. Coming into forearm plank, so come down on your forearm. Interlace the finger in front of you. Elbows remain shoulders range. Coming up on your tippy toes. Not sticking the butt up, not sagging. Strong arms, strong core again. And we're going to hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly. And we're going to come down on our knees. Coming into our forearm plank. Bending the left arm parallel to the top of the mat. So both legs are down, grounding the bottom leg, bending the front leg. Bring it close to the body. Then we're going to lift the hip up. So for the newer people, beginners, you can try practice your lifting your hip up. Those who can, lift the hip up, top arm up. And we're going to swing the top arm through this opening for 5. Make sure you don't have any issues with your elbows, shoulders. And once you're done, slowly release. Come down on your knees. Repeat on the other side. Forearm plank. Bending the right arm parallel to the top of the mat. Make a fist. Elbow, shoulder line, straighten out the leg, grounding the baby toe side of the bottom leg. Bring the front leg close to your body. So beginners, you can just practice lifting the hip off. And once you're able to lift the hip up, top arm up. Shoulders stack on top of each other. Swing the top arm through this opening for 5, Once again, if anybody who has elbow, shoulder issues, just be more mindful. And when you're done, slowly, slowly release. Come back down on your hips. And we're gonna continue with modified push-up. Spread out your fingers, bend your knees, cross your ankle. Doesn't matter which one is on top. And we're gonna lower down. Elbows lower than the shoulder. Neck and spine in one straight line. So let's do 5 on this side. Once you're done, slowly release. Reverse the cross of your ankle. Tuck the elbow close to your body, and we're gonna lower down with control for another 5. And slowly, slowly come back up. Sit back into a child pose. Walking the fingers forward. Elbows off the mat, forehead down. Release any tension that you may have. Lengthening the spine. Try to sink back as much as we can. One more breath here. And we're gonna slowly, slowly come forward. Now we're gonna get ready to come up. So meet you in down dog. Spread all your fingers, tuck your toes, and lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. Pushing the mat away. Feel free to walk the dog out by alternating, bending your knees, like mountain climbing. You're in an upside down letter V. Lengthening the spine, stretching our hamstrings. Continue with mountain climbing for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release the heel down. Walking forward. And we're in the forward bend. All 10 toes facing the front, legs are hip width. Hip bones above ankle bones. Let your stomach rest on the thighs. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows. Dangle here for a moment. Lengthening the spine. Stretching our hamstrings. Let the blood go the other way for a moment. Gently shake yes with the head. Gently shake no. One more breath, and we're going to get ready to come up. Hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up to a flat back. Exhale to slowly, slowly rise up to standing. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. After forward bend, we're going to go back bend to counter. So we're going to place our hand on our lower back. Pinkies touching. Squeeze the shoulder blade together. Not pushing the hips forward. Shoulders and hips are level. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking up. Feel the pinch in your shoulder blades. Opening up lung, heart, chest. Improving your posture. Stimulating thyroid gland by lifting chin up and head back. Improving your posture. Now we're going to slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Coming into crescent moon. Inhale, arms up. We lengthen the spine, center. Exhale, bend towards the right side. Chin is away from the body, looking up. Shoulders and hips are level. Inhale, center, lengthening the spine. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bend. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is the crescent moon. Get a little bit deeper in your side bend. Inhale, arms up, torn along the center. Exhale to the other side. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is a crescent moon. Side body long. Slowly, slowly come back up and down by your side. Feel around the shoulder roll, release any tension that you may have. Go the other way. Shake it out. Getting ready for sun salutation. So top of your mat, big toes to touch. Align the edge of your feet to the edge of your mat. Listen to your body always to avoid injuries. Inhale your arms up, opposite glutes, back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to flat back, hands on shape, eyes looking forward. Exhale, hands on mat, stepping back into a plank. Beginners can drop to your knees, tap the elbow by your side, come down. Inhale, baby cobra for beginners, or up dog, shoulders relax, eyes looking up. Exhale, you can fall back on the knees, tap your toes, lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. Pushing the mat away. Release the head down. Staying here for 5 breaths. Your legs are 2 fists apart, not too wide, not too narrow. Eyes are looking at your toes, knees or belly button. Slightly bend the knees if needed if you have tight hamstrings. Now we look between the hands, step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway up to flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Slightly bend the knees. Inhale your arms all the way up. Back bend. And then arm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. We're going to keep going. Inhale your arms up, upper salute. Back bend. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, halfway up to flat back. Exhale, hands on mat. Step or hop back into a plank. Shifting the weight forward. Chaturanga is all one breath. Immediately slide up to cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take your time to set up, lifting the hips high, high up, pushing the mat away. Release the head down. Coming into low lunge on the right side. Inhale. Right foot forward towards the right hand. Left knee on the mat. So if you need knee pad for support, send yourself up, square the hip to the front, arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other, pinky slightly curved in. Engage your arms, eyes looking up. Release the arms, interlace the finger behind, neck goes down and away from you. Lifting chin up and half back. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blades. Opening up lung, heart, chest. One more breath. Slowly release. Left arm forward, right arm back. Turn and look at the back. Stabilize yourself. Slowly, slowly, come back to center. Left hand down, right arm up. Reach and stretch. Looking at the top thumb. One more breath, and we'll release the top hand. Both hands on the big toe side. Heel toe, walking the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming into a lizard or dragon. Rocking forward, backwards, side to open up the right hip more. Those who can come down the forearm, go ahead. More intensive stretch. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly release. Heel toe, walking the right foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. Turn the body to the right side. Left elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Stomach not resting on the thigh. Or twisting position, help you to digest and detox. Those who can come up on the back toes, go ahead. Lifting the heel high up. Feel free to open up the arms for more resistance. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly release. Now we're gonna rock forward, backwards. So we're gonna come, sit back, rocking forward, backwards, about 5 times. Stretching our hamstrings, not rounding the back or dropping the head. Point the front toes up to the ceiling. Now we're gonna sit back. So we're gonna come to seated. Square the hip to the front. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, we hinge forward, leading with the chest. Holding on to end of the leg, foot or toes. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Lengthening the spine, stretching our lower back muscles. Hamstring. One more breath. Slowly come up. Coming into a seated twist, so we're gonna bring the bending on the outside of the straight leg. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to you. Sit up tall, the other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Don't lean back too much. Front arm can be stop sign hand. Feel the resistance. Overlooking your shoulder. So another twisting position that help you to digest and detox. Stretching our lower back muscles. One more breath. And we're gonna slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending the elbows, more room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique, the side of the body. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly release. Straighten out the legs. Coming into the start pose. Get the flesh part out from the butt. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Shoulders on top of hips. Stomach and chest proud. Coming into double leg forward bend. Inhale your arms up, we lengthen the spine. Exhale, hinge forward, leading with the chest. Place your hands will be beyond your feet. Holding on to any of the feet, the legs, or release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Exhale to lengthen. Exhale, and then inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. One more breath. Slowly come back up. And we're gonna set ourselves up for the V-sit. Now you can grab a hold of the toes, lift the feet up. Coming into a V-sit. So balancing on your sitting bones, not leaning back too much. Stomach and chest proud. And if you fall out of it, just slowly go back into the pose. Engage both your arms and legs. Couple more breaths here. One more breath. And we're gonna slowly release. Make your way to the top of the mat. We're gonna repeat everything on the other side. So we'll do a flow here. Spread all your fingers. Come up on your tippy toes. Shift forward. You're in plank. And we're gonna lower down with control. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take your time to set up, lifting the hips high, high up, pushing the mat away, release the head down. Shoulders are external rotation, elbows are internal rotation, eye of the elbow facing each other. Now we're gonna do low lunge on the outside, so left leg forward towards the left hand, right knee on the mat. If you need knee pads, take your time to set up, square the hip to the front, arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other, pinky slightly curved in, engage your arms, eyes looking up. Shoulders are relaxed down from the ears. Front knee is 90-degree on top ankle, between second and third toe. Now we're gonna roll the shoulder back, interlace the finger behind. Knuckles down and away from you. Lifting chin up and head back. Opening up that hot chest, stimulating thyroid gland, improve your posture. One more breath, slowly release. Right arm forward, left arm back. Turn and look at the back. Stabilize yourself. Slowly release. Right hand down, left arm up. Reach and stretch. Looking up. Now we're going to slowly release the top hand. Heel toe, walking the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Coming into a lizard or dragon. Feel free to come on the baby toe side of your foot. Rocking forward, backwards, side to open up the left hip more. Feel free to come down on your forearms, up on the back toes. We're not dropping the head down. Neck is long, spine is straight. And you can also rock forward, backwards. Now listen to your body on this one. If this is too much for you, please push yourself back up to the hand level. Listen to your body always to avoid injury. Slowly, slowly release, pushing yourself back up. Heel toe, walking the left foot back to the center of the mat. Still 90-degree on top ankle. We're going to turn the body to the left side. Opposite elbow, opposite thigh. Bring your hands to heart center in a prayer position. Stomach not resting on the thigh. Look at the top elbow. If you can come up on the back toes, lift the heel high, high up. Feel free to open up the arms for more resistance. Any variation you like to challenge yourself. Now we're going to slowly release. Rock forward, backwards, 5 times. Stretching our hamstrings. Point the front toes up to the ceiling. On the last one, we're going to sit down, coming into a seated position. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. Inhale your arms up, we lengthen the spine. Exhale, we fold. Holding on to any part of the leg, foot or toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Not dropping the head or rounding the back. Neck is long, spine is straight. If you have very tight hamstring, slightly bend the left knee. One more breath, Slowly rise up. Coming into seated twist. Bring the bad leg on the outside of the straight leg. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to you. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine or wrap around your waist. Don't lean back too much. Front arm can be a stop sign hand, prayer hands. Any variation you like. If your neck is good, turn and look at the back. Or twisting position helps you to digest and detox, as well as stretching out lower back muscles, helping you to relieve back pain. Now we're going to slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist, bending the elbows, more room to come down. As we stretch out lower back and oblique, the side of your body. One more breath, slowly pushing yourself back up. Straighten out the legs, and we're back in our start pose. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Hands by your side. Point and flex the feet. Ankle exercise. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the muscle in the ankle joint. Increase flexibility, mobility, reduce swellness, and pumping blood back to your heart. Circle. Go the other way. Point your toes up to the ceiling. We'll do a double leg forward bend. Inhale, your arms up, we lengthen. Exhale, we hinge forward. Grow longer. Holding onto any of the feet, the legs, so release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Neck is long, spine is straight. With every inhale breath to prepare, lengthening the spine. Exhale to fold. Bring the stomach a little bit closer. One more breath. Slowly come back up. Coming in to the boat pose. Get the flesh part out from your butt. Bend both knees. Coming up on your tippy toes, hands behind the kneecap. Lift the feet off the ground. Don't lean back too much. We're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly release, come down, catch your breath. Another round when you're ready. Lift the feet off the ground. You can continue to hold on behind the kneecap or hold on, or you can release the arms. Don't lean back too much. We're going to stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Release. Catch your breath. One last round. So take your time to set up. Get the flesh part out from your butt. Bend your knees, hands underneath the kneecap. Lift the feet off the ground. You can continue to hold on or let go, or we can roll the boat for 10. Torso twist. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly, slowly release. Now we're going to make our way to the top of the mat. So we'll continue with our flow. Hands on mat. Stepping back. Come forward. Plank. Anytime you need to modify, drop to your knees. Tuck your elbow by your side, come down. So don't flop down. Inhale, little cobra or up dog. We're going to stay here for a moment. More intensive stretch of the lower back. If this is too much for you, lower down on your forearm. So your choice. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward or looking up. Take an inhale first, exhale, turn and open the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, left shoulder. Slowly coming back to center. Lifting the hips up. We're going to go back into a down dog. So take your time to set up. Lifting the hips high, high up. Release the head down. We're going to go into pigeon. Left foot down, right leg up. We're going to stay in the three leg, the split for a moment. Bending into the back leg. Look out underneath the right armpit for a twist. And swaying the back leg all the way to the top of the mat. Right knee to right wrist. Flexing the foot will protect the knee. Slide the back leg out. Back leg is straight and it's in the center of the mat. Bottom of the foot towards the sky. Square the hip to the front. Slowly come down. Forehead on stack hands, stack fists. Feel free to rest the forehead on your yoga block. 3 different heights. If you come lopsided, you're not going to feel anything. So try to prop yourself back to the center. Rocking forward, backwards. Now you should feel the stretch here. Right hip flexor. Opening up the right hip joint. Helping people to relieve sciatica condition. Bending the left arm parallel to the top of the mat. Inhale the right arm up. Wrap around your waist. Now on this side, you can reach for the same foot. Keeping the top shoulder up and open. Looking up. One more breath. We're going to release. Bending the right arm parallel to the top of the mat. Left arm up. Now we're going to wrap around the waist. On this side, there's no foot for you to reach. Reach for the opposite hip. Keeping the top shoulder up and open. Looking up. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Now to come out of this, we're going to meet you in down dog. So tuck the back toes and stretch the right leg back. Upside down letter V. Pushing the mat away, walking the dog out, release any tension that you may have. And we're going to repeat pigeon on the other side. Right foot down, left leg up. 3 leg split. Staying here for a moment. And we're going to bend the back leg. Look out underneath the left armpit for a twist. Swing the back leg all the way to the top of the mat. Left knee to left knee, wrist, flexing the foot will protect your knee. Slide the back leg up. Back leg is straight and it's in the center. Square the hip to the front. Slowly come down. Forehead on, stack hands, stack fists, or come all the way down. Wiggle side to side here. The stretch is here. Left hip flexor, opening up the left hip joint. Helping people with sciatica condition. Modification to pigeon is figure 4. So if you find that this version of pigeon challenging, please lie down on your back and going into a figure 4. Same stretch. One more breath, slowly release. Bending the right arm parallel to the top of the mat, make a fist, left arm up. Open up the body, wrap the top arm around your waist. Now on this side, you can reach for your foot, keeping the top shoulder up and open. If you're not able to reach for the foot, just wrap the top arm around your waist. One more breath, slowly, slowly. Release. Switching arm, bending the left arm parallel to the top of the mat. Make a fist, right arm up. Open up the body. Wrap the top arm around your waist. Reach for the opposite thigh. On this side, there's no foot for you to reach. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. We're going to meet you in down dog. So take your time. Tuck the back toes and step the left leg back. Upside down ladder V. Pushing the mat away. Lengthening the spine. Stretching out hamstrings. Look between the hands. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale to chair pose. Sit in your chair. Slightly tuck your tailbones in. Don't push the knee beyond the toes. Coming up on your tippy toes into the awkward pose. Find the center of gravity. Not leaning forward. Continue to work on your core, your thighs, strong arms. Release the heel down. Power out with your strong legs. Back bend. And then arm down by your side. Into a mountain pose. Staying here in your mountain pose. Legs are hip width apart. Arms by your side. Palm facing forward. Soft knees. Close your eyes for a moment. Make a fist. Inhale, shoulders up to your ears. Make it tight, tight, tight. Sign it out to release. Again, inhale your shoulders up. Lots and lots of tension. Let it go. One more. Inhale your shoulders up. Exhale to release. Check it out. Now we're going to come sit down. Have a sip of water if needed. Keep your knees bent. We're going to windshield wiper a few times. Hands behind you, finger facing the same way as your feet. Dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. The knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Now we're going to open up and drop both knees to the right side. So forming a 90 degree here, 90 degree with both legs. Adjust the angle if needed. Make sure the butt stay down. Look at the opposite side. Not leaning back too much. One more breath. We're going to get ready to come up into the gate pose. Take your time. We're going to straighten out the top leg. Once again, if you need knee pad for support, rest the bent knee on your knee pads. Spread all your fingers. Align the wrist with the shoulder. Top arm up. Coming into the gate pose. Shoulders stack on top of each other. Now you can stay here. If you want to make it a balanced pose, lift up the top leg. Either point or flex. That would engage the top leg. Be mindful for people with knee, wrist, elbow, shoulder issues. When you have enough of it, slowly, slowly release. And we're going to windshield wiper a few more times. Hip release. The knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Hips can come off. Now we're going to open up and drop both knees to the other side. Forming a 90 degree, 90 degree. Make sure the butt stay down. Look at the opposite side. Now you're going to feel this stretch in the hip flexor, in your hip joint. One more breath, and we're going to set ourselves up for the gate pose. So feel free to use knee pad for those who need knee support. Spread out your fingers, align the wrist with the shoulder. Extend the top leg, top arm up. Shoulders stack on top of each other. Looking up. You can stay here. If you want to make it a balance pose, lift up the straight leg, either point or flex. That would engage the straight leg. One more breath here. Slowly, slowly release. Take your time. And we're going to transition to lie down on the stomach, on the back rather, for reclining poses. If you want to go down the rock and roll method, go ahead. Bend your knees, hands underneath the kneecap. Use your body's momentum to rock forward, backwards. Make sure you don't hit your head on the way back. Massaging the entire back, entire spine. When you're ready, we're going to slowly make our way to lie down on the mat. Bend your knees, your spine will automatically release, keeping the natural curve in your lower back. And down by your side, palm facing down. Slightly tuck the chin in, will protect your neck so that the neck and the spine are in one straight line. Left foot down, right leg up. So we're going to come into the bridge pose first. Lifting the hips up, right leg up. We're going to come to hip drop for 5. Go your own breath and your own pace. When you press firmly on the mat, lift the hips up. Once you're done 5, slowly release. So you're back to your bridge pose. Adjust the height of your bridge. Right foot down, left leg up. Hip drop for 5. Once you're done, slowly, slowly release. Grab your block. Place the block between your feet. Flex the feet. Hands behind the kneecap. Chin to chest. Hamstring stretch. Let the blood circulate back to your heart, helping you with circulation. Digestion as well. Your sleep quality. Overall wellness. Now we're going to pass the block from the feet to the hands, and we're going to extend, coming into a full body stretch. And then we're going to pass the block back to the feet. Extend, full body stretch. Use your core abdominal muscles for this. We're going to continue passing the block back and forth. Take your time. Make sure you're not swinging the legs up and down. Try to use your core abdominal muscles. Let's do 2 more. Take your time. Passing the block back and forth between your hands and your feet. Now we're gonna end up with the block between the feet again. I'm down by your side. Taking a couple of calming breaths here. And we're gonna continue with leg lift. 3 rounds. First round, with control. We're gonna lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. When your legs are 1 foot off the ground, don't drop it. Bend both knees, lifting the legs back up. Take a breath here. Second round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Don't drop it. Bend both knees, lifting the legs back up. Take a breath here. Last round. Lower down for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna leave the legs 1 foot off the ground. Pulsing up and down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly, slowly release. So we can remove the block. Windshield wiper a few times. Hip release. Slowly come back to center. Keep your knees bent. Yogi bicycle. Lift the feet off the ground. So you can ride high bicycle, low bicycle. Now, slowly with control. 1 knee bend, the other leg straight. To challenge yourself, lift the hand chest up, hands behind your ears or behind your head. Make sure you're not using neck muscle. Opposite elbows, opposite knee. Torso twist as well. Let's do another 3, 2, and 1 last one. Slowly, slowly release. I'm down by your side. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. When releasing on the right side, wrap your hands around the right knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpit. Gently pump it a few times. Inhale, relax the grip. Exhale, squeeze. Massaging organs on the right side of your body, as well as ascending colon. Right hand on right knee. Using a gentle circular motion, massaging the right hip joint. And reverse. Coming into spinal twist, right foot on left thigh. Using the left hand, gently guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Right arm out shoulder height, palm facing down. Turn and look at the right side, your neck is good. Stretch, strengthen, and tone the lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. One more breath, and we're going to slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Repeat when releasing on the left side. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. Wrap your hands around the left knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpit. Be gentle with your body. Inhale, we relax the grip. Exhale, squeeze. Massaging organs on the left side, as well as descending colon. Anytime you feel bloated or constipated, you can try this pose and see if it works. You can do it lying down on the mat or in bed, or doing it in a seated position. Left hand on left knee. using a gentle circular motion, massaging the left hip joint. 5 times one way, 5 times reverse. Slowly come back to center, spinal twist. Left foot on right thigh. Using the right hand, gently guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Feel free to extend the top leg if you have room. Opposite hand, opposite ankle. Left arm out, shoulder height. Palm facing down. Shoulder blades are still on the mat. Turn a little bit left side, your neck is good. Stretching our lower back muscles. Creating spaces between L4 and L5. Helping you to relieve back pain. One more breath, and we're going to slowly bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. Bend both knees. Wrap your arms around your knees. Rocking side to side. Coming into a big circular motion if you like. Covering a big area. Massaging lower back and sacrum. Go the other way. So knee to chest also help you to relieve back pain. Slowly come back to center. Happy baby. Bend both knees, hands on the bottom of your feet. Inner arch, outer arch, holding on to the big toes or any part of the legs. Press down so that the knees are close to the armpit. Rocking side to side. Opening up the hip joint. Stretching out in the thighs. And we're massaging the entire spine, entire back. Open up the legs in a big V. Release the hands. Feel the stretch in the thighs. When you're ready, we're going to scissor the legs. 1 time in front, 1 time behind. Nice and slow with control. You don't have to go big and you don't have to go fast. Slowly bring the legs back to the center. And we're going to release the legs down on the mat. Once you come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Bang, angle pose. Place the sole of your feet together. Let the knee fall to form a diamond shape. Release the spine down. Keeping the natural curve in your lower back. Slowing down a heartbeat. A mini Shavasana here. Slowly release, straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Inhale your arms up above the head, point your toes. Full body stretch. Exhale and down by your side. Again, inhale your arms up above the head, point your toes, rib cage rising. Exhale and down by your side. One last one. Inhale your arms up above the head. Fingernails on the floor, point your toes, elongate the body. Exhale, and down by your side. Bend both knees. We're gonna roll over to the right side. Raise your right arm. Using your tricep, bicep as a pillow. Coming into a fetus position. When you're ready, use your top arm to push yourself up. Coming into a comfortable seated position to face the front. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you very much for watching, sharing your energy with all of us, and letting me guide you through this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.